Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. It's been a while since I've been on. um, but oh my gosh, I cannot tell you everything that has transpired since my last video. It's crazy. But a message, it is so crystal clear that you control nothing but you. Everything that's going on in your life, in the world, in everybody else's life, you don't have control over it. And this is the time the energies are like pounding this stuff. It's almost like the universe is screaming to wake up. For those of you that get this, this is our time to lead by example. This is our time to just be. Just see everything going on. Know that it's not in your reality. It's not in your world. And be the light for others. For those that haven't gotten it yet or are still struggling with everything that's going on in life, whether it be their life or someone else's life or the world. Because literally everything that has transpired since and is still transpiring since my last video and before that is just more confirmation that you just, I want to say you have to let it go. You don't have to do anything. You can choose to let it go and live in peace. Or you can choose to hang on to the old narrative, the matrix, the limiting beliefs, the belief systems that we grew up with, and continue to struggle and live in misery, live in depression, anxiety, stress, worry, fear. It's your choice. Literally, it is your choice. Nobody can make this choice for you but you. That is the only thing you have control over, are your choices. Your choice to believe something, your choice to not believe something, your choice to take action or not take action. That's the only thing you have control over. And when you choose to let it all go, your life gets so much easier, so much more beautiful, so much more enjoyable. Are you still going to see things come up? Yes. But you see it through a different lens. You know, we just had a dear friend pass away. He went to an event. He seemed fine. Everything was peachy. He got on his motorcycle with a group. They were heading somewhere. And he just went off the road and crashed and is no longer with us in the physical. Life, this existence can end that fast. You are not, I mean, It makes me crazy for the people that just freaking choose to hang on to the bullshit. You are not guaranteed your next breath. And that is not to instill fear in you. That is to wake you up, to get you to see life is too short. I don't care whether you leave this existence before you even are born, whether you leave here in your 20s or you leave here in your hundreds. The existence here on this earth plane is such a blip. It's such a short time span in reality, in relation to everything. You're only here for the blink of an eye. Stop. There's a book, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff? When you get to the point where you just don't sweat you just don't sweat anything. Just don't worry about anything. What the hell do you want to worry about it for? That is a limiting belief. That is a limiting mindset that's been brainwashed into you to make you think you have to worry about anything. Nothing. Worry doesn't do anything but destroy you and your body. That's it. But the dark side, the agenda, the negative energies want you to think that you need to worry and stress over everything. Oh, if you don't worry, you can't accomplish whatever. No, it's not worry. It's the action that you choose to take. Again, it's your choice. You can worry yourself sick, literally, over anything and everything. You can't make it happen. If it's meant to be, it'll be. You putting forth the action to do X is all you have control over. You know, people want to, the preppers, people want to prep for this and prep for that and can this and do that and do the other thing. And I'm not saying don't be prepared. Do it from a place of love. Don't do it from a place of panic and worry. Because, again, you have no control over it. You can have all the best intentions in the world to go plant a garden. You can't make that stuff grow. I don't care what you do to it. So why worry about it? You can't. Yeah, I've known people, that can. You can can a bunch of stuff and something go wrong in the process and all of it's spoiled. Or the jars break. Or, God forbid, your house catches on fire and all the jars blow up. You got to let this stuff go. Yes, you can plan. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. But just from a state of being, not worry. Because, again, all we're taught is to worry. Worry has taken more people out of this existence than probably anything. You know why? Because it breaks down your immune system. It breaks down your body. So therefore, you can't fight off whatever comes at you. So people get sick. Your body was designed to heal itself. So, but when you're in a constant state of worry or depression or fear, and again, just like the friend of ours that died last Friday, no, 2 Fridays ago. Do you want to take your last breath? Do you want to get to the other side and go, I mean, look at how many things you've been through in your life. And then when you really step back and think, did worrying about it accomplish anything but stress you out? Probably not. No, not. Worrying didn't do anything. And then you get to the other side of the situation, and you look back and go, oh, well, it really wasn't that bad anyway. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So why do we worry? People think I'm crazy because I don't worry and stress about anything. Why? I'm happy. I don't want to end this existence in regret that I spent my whole life worrying about anything. I just want to enjoy life. I want to enjoy the journey. I want to enjoy this existence that I chose, you chose to come here and have. You know, and I've always said, when you worry, that you are sending a message to God that you don't trust Him. Because that's exactly what you're doing. You are sending a message to God, Creator, Source, Spirit, Universe, whatever you call the ultimate everything. When you worry about something, you're sending a message that you don't trust the process. You don't trust that God's got your back. You don't trust that God has you designed what you are going through for a reason. And this is so huge, my God, because the lies that we've been taught is all to keep you suppressed and miserable and not step into your power and your happiness and your freedom and your divinity. Literally, to get to heaven on earth, you have got to forget and dump and drop everything that you've been taught, the way you've been taught, the belief systems, all of it. You have got to let that go. And accept what comes as it comes. Because when you agree that all of that was a lie, all of it was nonsense, all of it was to control you, and you choose to take your control back, and you open up to God, they call it surrender for a reason. People have the biggest breakthroughs when they hit their knees. You don't have to hit your knees. But when they get to the point where they go, God, I can't do this. I give Jesus, take the wheel. I give God, I can't do this. I give everything to you. What do you think that is? That is you dumping the old bullshit and trusting that God's got you. And you stop worrying. You stop stressing. You stop believing the lies. I want nothing but happiness for you. I want everybody to step into your divinity. I can't do that for you. All I can do is try to lead by example. And as messages come in, share them with you. The universe, your higher self, the angels, God, the love that's here for you, you didn't come here to suffer. You came here to learn a lesson, yes. A lot of it is to remember who you are and what you are. And it's not what we've been taught. You are God. You chose to have the aspect of, it's not even an aspect because that limits it. You are creation itself, creating the existence that you're having to have that experience. Nobody else can have that experience but you. And I was just as guilty. So there is no judgment. I've just learned and remembered who I am and what I am. I used to blame everybody for my misery. It wasn't me. It was everybody else. And I was miserable. Only when I got to that point when I was like, I have to work on me. I can only fix me. And not from a place of I'm broken, but just from a place of I've been lied to. And you let all that go, and then doors start opening. Things start coming into your path for you to see the bigger picture, for you to see who and what you truly are, for you to remember. So if you're still struggling, it's because you haven't gotten to that point yet where you've agreed to just trust the process. You know, it's like selling my house, selling anything, buying anything. It will happen when it's meant to happen. Exactly when it's meant to happen. I have a piece of property that I've been trying to sell for 6 years. Beside giving it away, literally, I've never had a problem selling anything. Ever. This property is still there for a reason. I don't know what it is. Is it frustrating? Yes. it's not a piece of property that I choose to have anymore in my existence. I have no use for it. It ties me to my ex-husband. He doesn't want it. I can't make somebody buy this property. It doesn't matter what price I put on it. It will sell exactly when it's meant to sell. To the exact person that's meant to have it. I can't worry about that. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. I choose not to. Why am I going to worry about it? Why am I going to stress over it? It's like selling my house. You know, my husband looks at how many saves are on the house. I don't give any thought, energy, anything to how many people have looked at it, how many people have saved it, how many people like it. Because it only takes one. It only takes the one. I look at houses that are still for sale. They've been for sale for over a year. They've got all these likes, all these saves, and they're still for sale. The right person will come along at the right time and buy that house. Just like with this one. The right person will come along at the right time and go, oh my God, just like my motorcycle. My last motorcycle and then the one before that. When I had my CVO, I had it for sale for months. And all of this, and the guy told me, he said his wife was just scrolling through Facebook Marketplace one day and this bike kind of like scrolled past and he was like, wait, go back. He was just like he glanced at her phone at that moment when the bike went by. And he was like, whoa, go back. And he saw the bike and he was like, that's exactly what I've been looking for. So he bought it, paid full price for it. It was his 60th birthday present to himself. 60th, 65th, I don't remember. Anyway. It was exactly what he told me. He's like, it was exactly what he's been looking for, but he couldn't find one. I can't make it happen. And me worrying about it wasn't going to bring him into the existence of that motorcycle any faster because I didn't know this man. I never met him before in my life. Guys, you have got to let this stuff go. If you are trying to make anything happen, if you are trying to figure anything out, stop. Just stop. My husband will ask me, well, how much are taxes? I told him, I said, never in my life have I gone to buy a house and even thought about how much taxes are going to be. Because it doesn't matter. If that is my house, it will just work out. Taxes, they're robbing you, they're raping you anyway for taxes. I don't send energy to it. Yes, I pay my taxes. One day it will quit. But why am I going to worry about how much, and let that be a deciding factor of whether I get my next house? No, if it's meant to be, the universe already has a plan. Just like my last house, not to mention this one. The universe had a plan. The money showed up. It was not by any means that I thought of. I didn't make it happen. The universe already had it worked out. My job was to only follow my guidance and intuition. And when I got to the house and was like, oh my God, this is it, it just fell into place. Literally up to and including the universe giving me everything I needed to buy my house and pay cash for it. Same thing with this house. I followed my guidance. I paid cash for my house. And it wasn't because I settled. It had everything I wanted. Everything I asked for. Plus, it gave me extra money to put in a fence for my horse. It gave me extra money by selling my last house and buying this one to pay off my car. Because did I know that my divorce was going to be final with my last husband and he wanted his name off the title of the car? No. The universe knew that was coming. They gave me the money to pay off my car, to get him off of it. I can tell you story after story after story. I live this. And it's not because I have a horseshoe up my butt. It is not because I'm better than anybody. It is just how I live. I just let it go and trust the process. And I know, and I said in the last time, before I bought this house, people were like, well, aren't you worried? No, I'm not worried. It used to drive me crazy because I just wanted to smack those people. It's like, why the hell am I going to worry? Why are you worried for me? Stop, let it go. I told him, I said, God has never let me down. Why is he going to start now? Think about it. You chose this existence. Why are you worried? Why are you miserable? Why are you struggling? Other than you think I'm lying to you. You don't believe it yet. When you realize you chose this existence, you designed it, you designed you perfectly for what you're going through, what you've gone through, what you will go through. And then don't judge it. Be grateful, have gratitude, have excitement for the journey. I mean, we're looking at a house now. We're in the process of getting information for it because it's in an estate. They don't have details that a normal house would have when you buy it. So we're gathering information. I'm not worried about the process. And I told my agent, I said, go ahead and get me comps, get me whatever information you can, but don't stress over it. Whenever it gets to me, it gets to me. And if the house goes pending and somebody else gets it, it's okay. It wasn't meant to be my house. I'm not going to stress over it. If it all goes through, it's because it's meant to be. And my house will sell exactly to the perfect person when it's meant to sell. Literally, this is how I live my life. I don't make this up. I can't make this up. You know, I choose. I wasn't always like this. If I had died back when I was like suicidal, if I had taken my life, I would have died then in regret and misery. And oh my God, why didn't I see it before? Why didn't I just let it go? Why didn't I enjoy my life? Now, if I take my last breath sitting here right this minute, there will be no regrets. There will be no disappointments, no anything other than I got to enjoy my existence. I made the best of every moment. It's your choice. Really. I love you. The universe, I love you. I can't love you enough. The universe loves you more than I can tell you. God, your higher self, they want nothing more than to wrap around you with love. They already are. But for you to get it, to enjoy this existence, that's where heaven on earth is. That's where 5D and beyond comes from. People, and you can't compare your life to other people. Because you created your existence. You didn't create theirs, they created theirs. For what they've been through or will go through. Because it doesn't matter what you're going through, it could always be worse. There's always somebody that's looking at you going, oh my God, they have it so great. I wish I could be like them. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Somebody is looking at you, wishing they had your problems because theirs are worse to them. Be grateful. Be grateful for whatever you're going through because it's for a reason. And don't compare yourself to anybody else. That is another lie that we've been told. That so-and-so is better than you or worse than you. It's just a different expression of God. That's all it is. It's just a different existence of God. God's everywhere and everything. And I had somebody tell me, well, God can be everywhere, but he's not everything. That doesn't even make sense. That's the religious limiting belief bullshit that you're taught. Don't question this. Just spew this nonsense out of your mouth. You don't even know what you're saying. God is everywhere. Therefore, God is everything. Everything, including you. You are God. The trees are God. It's just a different expression of God. And this is a whole nother thing, but when you put God, when you put a name on it, you limit it. It's nothing but energy. It is consciousness in action. That's all it is. That's why you have no control over anything but your actions. Because you are consciousness in action. Even if you're sleeping, the tree is in action. It might be grounded, it might be standing still, but it's still living, it's still breathing, it's still doing its tree thing. It's still consciousness in action. Everything, energy is constantly moving. It's never dormant. It's never, even if it's sitting still, it's still vibrating at a frequency. It's still doing something. I hope this helps you. I really, with everything that's gone on in the past couple weeks, it is more crystal clear to me than ever. It always was, but it's more apparent that we're just supposed to be and stop worrying and stressing over anything. And if you're in a situation that's less than pleasant, it is a reflection. You created it. I can go back and look at my life, even the shitty parts of it, and see where I created it. Nobody else put me in that situation but me. Nobody put you in your situation but you. Even if you're in an abusive relationship. And I know this, for somebody that's in an abusive relationship, if somebody's in depression, if somebody's in whatever, and you think your world is hell right now, for me to tell you, nobody put you there but you, because of choices that you made. The internal part of you that is mirroring outside of you, it's choices you made. Nobody made these choices for you, even if you were put into a situation, you were forced into a marriage. You chose this existence to experience that for some reason. You have the choice to change it. So anyway, I send you nothing but love, nothing but love. I want only the best for you. I want everybody to live in heaven on earth every day. Live your divine expression, whatever that is. And don't take your last breath with regret. You can't change the past, so don't even try. All you can do is make a conscious decision right now, and every now moment, make another conscious decision to live in heaven on earth. So have an amazing day. Have the best. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Right now is all you have. Ever is right now. So have the best right now you can possibly have. And we will talk soon.